Harry and Meghan, are they truly now demanding an apology from the British monarchy? Truly? Let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you for joining me as ever today. Hope you're all keeping well, and listen, thank you, truly thank you for all the brand new subscribers that are joining us. I often say here on the show, you truly don't know what you've let yourself in for. For those of us that have been around a long time now, this could be an initiation ceremony, you know, as well. When you think about it, maybe a mug of Horlicks. Am I right, girls and men? A mug of Horlicks, of course. Perhaps we need to talk about the weather and our ailments from time to time. It's all part of the course. As ever though, it is really nice on a serious note to have your company, because without you, we'd be doing it, well, to myself. That wouldn't be good, would it? It's blustery out here in London today, and I don't know the reasons why. We were told it was going to be a lovely day. It was earlier on, but it's now gone. As ever, I'd love to know what it's doing in your part of the world. I do like reading that, by the way, when you so know, you know, it's the sort of depths of winter here, or yeah, it's a great day or whatever. It's always nice to know what it's like in other parts of the world, and more importantly, of course, or what you're doing. I know you're all sitting there looking at me thinking, Neil, get on with it, shut up, get back to the plot. All right, then I'll do it. The breaking roll story of today actually is a bit more serious as ever. In fact, there's a double-sided story to this, simply because there's this story going around over here in the United Kingdom, which has spread obviously very big, you know, with the power of social media, that Harry and Meghan were unhappy about their recent stint over here for the Platinum Jubilee. We've told you before on the show, yeah, there's many reasons for them to be unhappy. I think it was a real rude awakening, as they say, as to their popularity. You know, you can spin it all you want with your PR teams paying a lot of money, but the reality comes when you come out and meet the public, and the public had spoken, you know. Now, as I've said before, I don't totally buy all the booing, simply because there were crowds of people there. There were activists against Boris Johnson, activists against Harry and Meghan. Not saying that it wasn't justified, you know. Personally, I sort of think, look, you get what you sow. They treated the Queen abysmally, and of course senior members of the monarchy. And, you know, there are people out there that genuinely, truly now dislike Harry and Meghan for what they did, or perceived to what they did. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because people are now saying that they're demanding an apology from the monarchy. Well, let me explain the background to that. Really, it's not an apology. I can tell you first, an exclusive on the show, that one of their team is rather dismayed and has reached out, shall we say, in the American term. I think that's the American phrase now. Reached out to people over here in the communications department because they were a little bit confused as to really what happened, you know, what was expected from Harry and Meghan at the Jubilee. We spelled this out before, you know, it's a very interesting debate, isn't it? They were here on the invitation of Our Gracious Majesty the Queen. Their deal was really to turn up and, of course, celebrate this milestone event, 70 years on the throne. I think also, in fairness to Harry and Meghan, a lot of their good things go overlooked, and let's not forget that. They recently, after pairing up with the World Kitchen Company for their charity Archwell, have managed to raise over £80,000 in donations, all thanks to people donating rather than sending presents for the very first birthday of their daughter Lilibet Diana. So that's a good cause, and a lot of people, you know, have bypassed that. So some people will do well out of that. £80,000 is a lot of money. But Harry and Meghan, do they truly want an apology? I think what they really want, and this is just my opinion, but talking to people very close inside the palaces, I think they expected more from the monarchy. I think they expected more active sort of roles, whichever they were portrayed. After all, when Harry and Meghan popped up at Windsor Castle, I think they felt that this was like a ceiling, you know, a return, something along that line. So while they're not exactly publicly demanding an apology, as many royal commentators over here are now spinning, I think as they've got back to California, reassessed after the few days that they spent here in the United Kingdom, more than ever, they're now really confused about exactly their role in the monarchy, certainly moving forward, and more importantly long term in the 21st century. Who's going to spell it out for them? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.